for me, it's policy first, because I understand now, especially at my age, that policy is going to affect the rest of my life. So it will determine how I am able to build financially, my career, and everything going forward. I don't think they understand that politics affects them in that way. It's about your financial stability, your career, your life, whether you want a wife and kids or husband and kids and a house of your own. All the little things that go on, that change, that we don't pay attention to, are the things that affect whether we can or can't afford these things in the future. How can I afford to move out? And it's things like that that we have to be cognizant of and thinking about when we vote, and we should vote, because not voting is still voting.
Correct.
If you don't vote, you are not exercising your power
You're right.
to participate in your future. And young people need to understand that.
And I also subscribe to the view that, yes, there's nothing wrong with aligning yourself with a party, but remember that before you align yourself to a party, you are a Barbadian first. And you should think about that in regards to how the country is going, rather than just supporting a party blindly. Like you said, look at the policy, because the policy is not only going to affect you, it's going to affect your children and your children's children. Fellowship of a party, you need to ask yourself, is this good for Barbados? Is this good for my children? Is divesting from the transport board, how is that going to affect my children and my grandchildren? When you take up the retirement age, how is that going to affect my children and my grandchildren? You know, when you don't invest properly into healthcare, how is that going to affect my children and my grandchildren? But at the end of the day, honesty and good policy should always win out. Then you should put that above any form of loyalty to any party. And that's all I really want to say to my young people.